Good morning, Elf Ahearn. Ahearn?
Ahearn. Elf
Ahearn.
Ahearn. Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. No problem.
Um, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was an actor in a previous life, and then I became a writer. I started working in journalism, and I was doing that for about 13 years, and I met the man of my dreams. And so I moved down here to Rockland County, and And then I got laid off from a writing job in 2008, like so many other people. And my sister said, "Why don't you write romance novels set in the Regency era? Because those are the only books I read." And I said, "Okay, I'll do it." And I've been a novelist ever since.
That's that's wonderful.
Yeah, talk about strange chances.
Yes. Making taking something that could be pretty horrific and making it something wonderful. So well done. So what is romance with a gothic twist?
Well, for me, I all romance is just like a love affair that has to end happily. It just has to have a happy ever after. And I like to put my characters through hell in three quarters. So the gothic twist is that a lot of romance is just like, oh, they meet and like they live next door to each other and little tiny conflicts and stuff like that. I like horrendous conflicts. I like, like they have to like cross mountains and they have to, do all kinds of stuff to finally get together. So that's the gothic twist.
Got
You
it.
know, yeah.
It sounds like it keeps the reader going, like
It
what's going to
definitely,
happen
yes,
next?
yes, the pages do turn. And it's part of my dramatic personality, all that stage work ended up in, these explosive reads. So
That's really wonderful. Can you tell us about your current book?
Uh, yeah, I actually I started a series called The Albright Sisters decades, I mean like in '08. And the first two found a publisher and it took me a while to write the last two, but I finally have a contract with the Wild Rose Press. So they're going to publish this last novel, which is very funny. It's a real rom-com. Yes, I put them through hell in three quarters, um, but it's very light and funny, and the heroine is extremely impulsive, and she gets herself into all kinds of trouble, and she kind of seeks it out. She wants an adventure. She wants something to be like, she climbs up buildings and all these crazy things. So that's the latest one, and that's called The Baron of Bad Behavior. So that'll come out. Hopefully that'll come out this year. So
That's
yeah.
wonderful. We'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll definitely look forward to it. Is there another book that you have out currently that we might be interested in?
Yeah, there's A Rogue in Sheep's Clothing was the first one that I wrote. And that sold a lot. It sold quite a bit. And it actually was purchased by Amazon as part of their Amazon Encore series. I don't even know if they're doing it anymore. But yeah, so that one sold really well. And then I wrote The Secret Lives of Lords. And that one's another very intense gothic, you know, and there's like a mad woman who lives in the house, and she's like a very pretty ward, but she's out to kill, the usual. So those two are out, and I also have a book that I'm actually rewriting right now. It's called The Christmas Unicorn, and that is based on a very, very sweet story that my father used to tell us every Christmas Eve. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Sounds it sounds exciting. It sounds like you just keep writing and you've got all these stories in your head.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. It's really fun.
The sign of a true writer.
Yes, yes. I've
Um,
always got a plot stirring, so.
are you in your characters?
Yes, yes. I am the heroine of A Rogue in Sheep's Clothing.
Okay.
My shy, retiring sister is the heroine of The Secret Life of Lords. And my youngest sister is the crazy one in Baron of Bad Behavior. And then I have another novel that is also complete, and hopefully I'll find a home for that, hopefully with Wild Rose Press. But it's called A Duke in the Rough, and that is based on my oldest sister. So,
That's
yeah.
wonderful. You're keeping it in the family.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And my understanding is that a writer should write what they know, and obviously your sisters, you know.
And that may be part of the Gothic, but no, no.
And we can find those books on Amazon, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. So now I'm going to switch gears and ask you about the Hudson Valley Scribes. I know you are the head of it, I believe.
I'm
Um,
the co-president. Yeah.
Co-president. Got it. That's perfect. So can you tell our viewers about that?
Well, first of all, I mentioned all of these novels, and the reason that I mentioned all these novels is because I am a member of Hudson Valley Scribes. And so we meet once a month, and we used to meet at the mall, but we don't anymore because the insurance was like ridiculous. So we're meeting at houses, we're meeting at offices, but it's still a group of people. We all just get together and we talk about writing. And sometimes we read our work to one another and get feedback. Every other week, we do have a critique session where we sit around and we read each other's work and then we get feedback from that. So because we have that happening, I keep writing. Otherwise I'm an extremely lazy person. There's like, I don't know, I can pet my cats more. There's like things I can pick up in my house. But no, I keep writing because of Hudson Valley Scribes. So it's been excellent. And for me and we used to be mostly about romance, but we broke away from that because several of our members are writing mystery and spy novels and mostly genre novels. Um, in fact, genre novels. Let's just, yeah. Um, but it's been great because I've learned a tremendous amount, and I found out about Wild Rose Press through them and made connections with editors through Hudson Valley Scribes. And it's just, if you want to be a writer, um, really, it takes a village. It takes a county. So that's what we do. Yeah, it's really been great.
Can you give me a sense of how many people you currently have as members?
We have about maybe 20, 25. But some people come, some people go. Mostly everybody kind of sticks together, and we just really have a good time together. And once a year, we go on a writer's retreat. We just go maybe an hour, 2 hours away, and stay at a hotel. And go out to dinner and yik yak about writing and just have a great time. And then the next day we wake up and we just write all day long. And then we go out to dinner and have a great time and yik yak and then everybody takes off Sunday morning. So, but it's just been absolutely wonderful. Those are just so much fun. So,
It
yeah.
sounds like it could be life-changing for a writer or somebody who wants to start out and figure out how they too can, have the author title next to their name.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It really is. And several of our members have, changed their lives through that, like first time publication and yeah, it's really been all about that. And we have a senior member named Janet Lane Walter and Walters. Sorry, Janet. Um, and she has written over 50 novels. She doesn't even know how many novels she's written at this point. And she was really, or is kind of the guiding light. Like she knows so much about publishing and so much about writing. And she's very generous with her time. And when she learned that I was doing Regency Romance, she gave me like 50 books. I mean, just like tons of books to figure it all out. So, so she's our kind of guiding light, but everybody else is catching up. We're catching up to you, Janet. So,
Well, it sounds wonderful. And anything else you'd like to share?
um, well, we're gonna have this table, and if people want to buy a book, we will not say no. In fact, we will be like, thank you. But if people just want to come by and sort of chat with us and see if it might be a good fit for them, that's really what we're all about, is just kind of I mean, that's going to be why we're there, is just kind of make people aware that there is this fabulous writing group right there, ready to welcome them. And you know, that kind of thing. So,
Yes, and so on February 2nd from 1 to 5, we will see you there.
oh, is it 1 to 5? I thought it was 1 to 4, but
Maybe it's
maybe,
1 to 4.
yeah,
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 it's 1 to
yeah, yeah.
4.
I don't want to
At
be
the
gone by the time somebody shows up. So, yeah,
at the Palisades Center on February 2nd. February 9th, sorry.
February 9th.
Yes.
First floor, right?
Yes, by the H&M. Yes.
H&M. Good.
Yes.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Well, I thank you for your time. I love the idea that you put your characters through hell. Um,
Good. Good.
and I look forward to seeing you on the night. Thank you so much for your time. Have
Thank
a
you, Jenny.
great day.
All right. You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.